Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. So in today's video, I'm going to be reviewing Ninjago Season 12, Episode 8, The Maze of the Red Dragon. So I'll quickly recap of what happened in this episode. But sorry if I'm doing this episode review a little bit late, but I'll quickly recap of what happened in the episode. At the start of the episode, we see the ninja making their way to the Red Dragon in the maze, and then along the way, Unagami freezes everything and tells Okino not to betray him, and then he unfreezes everything and the ninja continue their way through the maze. Then when they get there, Jay goes and gets the katana, but then the Red Dragon awakes, and then the ninja start fighting it. Then Unagami freezes everything, and then he tells Okino not to help the ninja, but then he unfreezes everything, and the ninja don't know how to defeat the Red Dragon, but then Okino decides to help the ninja and tells the ninja the weakness. Then they defeat the dragon and Jay gets the katana and destroys the dragon, and then the episode ends with Unagami freezing everything and telling him that he has betrayed Unagami and that that Unagami's angry and that he's not gonna help Okino go back to Ninjago City. And then the episode ends with seeing Okino saying to the ninja that he has to go his own way, and Unagami goes back to his place and puts his sword down, all the other swords, and then the episode ends. Okay, so some things I don't like. Well, one of them was when Unagami freezes things for the second time. I feel like Okino should have stand up to Unagami in this scene, because I feel like it would have been better of Okino standing up to Unagami and telling Unagami off in his face, and then Okino saying to Unagami he can make his own decisions in front of Unagami. I feel like that would have been better. And also another thing, I feel like that dialogue at the start with Okino telling him that he failed all his masters, I feel like that didn't be needed, but it was fun at the start. And I feel like that Jay should have started like fighting the dragon first, and then he didn't get stuck under the tail of the dragon, and that the ninja came in later to help Jay. That Jay started off fighting the dragon, but then the ninja came in when it woke up and everything. I feel like that would have been better, but those are just little problems I think with the episode. Okay, so I like a few things with this episode. Now, one of them was the ending. I thought the ending was cool, of how Okino puts his sword there next to all of the other swords of all the people who died, of how he put the swords of those fallen people that died and turned into a cube. I really liked that, and the ending was nice, like how he said to the ninja that he's gonna go his own way, but I hope we get to see Okino more later this season. Also, I like the ending with how Jay destroys the Red Dragon. Like, I like how he gets the katana and then he slices it, and then all the lives of the dragon dies and everything. And I like also how Okino mentions to Jay that Jay can summon his blue dragon. Like, so we probably may see like Unagami in dragon form fight Jay in his blue dragon. So I hope that we get to see that in the show. But it's really cool how we get to see him mention it. But I don't know why Jay can only summon it one time, but it's still okay. Also like the scenes with Okino and Unagami, and Unagami is very intimidating and scary, but I really like those scenes. And also it's funny seeing the talking dragon again. It's kind of cool that he can transform into that dragon in the set, like everything. So it's like the last time we saw a talking dragon was in season 2, the Overlord, when he transformed into a dragon and everything and started talking to Lloyd, like fighting him and everything. So it's funny seeing a talking dragon again, like really cool. Also like the fight scene with the Red Dragon and everything, and I really like how they developed Okino's character more in this episode. And I like how they it was a kind of Okino episode, and more focused episode on Okino. And I like the speech with Unagami and Okino. But those was just some things I liked with the episode. Okay, so my thoughts on this episode was that this was a really great episode. I really liked this episode. Like, I really liked how it developed Okino's character more. I really liked that. I also liked the scenes with Unagami. Like, he was very intimidating and stuff. He kind of sounded like Ironmonger, like Obadiah Stane in the first Iron Man when he was angry. But I really liked Okino in this episode, and just like the ninja and everyone. But the fight scene with the Red Dragon was cool. But this episode was a really fun and cool episode. I really liked this episode and the scenes with Okino and Unagami. So I hope to see Okino like later in the season. I hope we get to see more of Okino and we finally get to see Unagami. But I'm gonna have to give this episode a 7 out of 5. It was a really good episode. I did really enjoy this episode. It was a really good and fun episode, and I can't wait to see what happens in the next episode, in episode 9. But it was a really fun episode, and I really liked it, like the scenes with the Red Dragon, the fight scene and everything, and like how Jay killed the Red Dragon at the end, and the scenes with with Okino and Unagami speaking to each other and everything. I thought those were cool, and I like how Jay was flexing on the ninja, that since he's been in the game longer, he's leveled up more, and that he's like, I like how he jumped on all of the ninjas' heads and everything, the past the traps and everything. But those were just my thoughts on this episode. I did really enjoy this episode, so I hope you all enjoyed this episode. I mean, this review. So make sure to leave a like, subscribe. Tell me what you guys thought of this episode in the comments, and I'll see you all in the next video. Bye, guys.